So with Golden Week upcoming, a lot of people are asking me who could potentially be on these Golden Week banners, and we'll just go ahead and discuss that today. So again, I'm gonna act under the presumption that we're getting Goku and Ma Jr. It could be Goku versus Ten Shinhan, right? But I'm just gonna believe that it's gonna be these two. If it's not these two, I'll be very disappointed. But maybe Goku Tien would still be really cool, right? For sure. But let's assume that it's gonna be Goku and Ma Jr. I feel like that's the obvious choice, right? For the dual Dokkan Fest here. Now we're gonna take last year's banners as a little, I guess, basis for what these year's banners are going to be. So that's the Goku Gohan banner, and this is the Cell banner right here. Actually, go to the JP version. Global could likely have a slight difference. Well, actually, not really, because the difference last year was that the New Year's units weren't on global yet, so they switched them out for another unit. I don't think it's going to be the same this year. I guess I'll just come out and straight say it. I do have a good feeling that LR Orange Piccolo and then LR Ultimate Gohan are actually going to be coming for the Golden Week banners. It just makes a lot of sense. If you take a look here, there is already an LR spot here. So regardless, if these guys are TURs, I mean, I've seen people speculate that they could be LRs. I mean, if these new units are LRs, I think that'd be a fine idea, because I don't know if you guys, many people may not have even seen this fight, but the Goku vs. Ma Jr. fight lasts for like, I don't know, 7-10 episodes. There's tons of different animations they can pick, and then if you go past that and include the whole 23rd World Tournament, Goku fought Chi-Chi and Tien, Piccolo fought Krillin and Shen. Like, there's so much content they could pull from that fight that, you know, getting as many animations as possible would be a good thing. And, you know, that could really be the case there. But besides, let's go off the assumption that they're going to be TURs. Like, every year Golden Week has been TURs. So this is going to be like an 8-feature unit banner. Since there's already an LR spot here, I think that could just be the LR spot. The New Year's units can return here in this spot. That could be really good. Obviously, on both JP and Global, the New Year's units have not returned. Since New Year's was synced, and this is a synced celebration with the Dual Dokkan Festival, I think it would make a ton of sense for these units to actually return here. Seeing that Beast Gohan on the side makes me so sad. I'm just gonna click away from that. Luckily, Orange Piccolo's still there for us, but yeah, I would assume they return. I think that it's a really good shot that they do come back. New Year's units have always returned on the Golden Week banners on GP for like the past several years. They can always change that, right? It's not thing confirmed, but I think it's a really good shot that they'll be back. So, you know, if you want to spend your coins to get them, for sure, that could be a really good idea. Now, talking about the banner units, I do also want to bring up who I think could be the banner units. I think that, you know, ideally, they give every single character here representation, right? In a brand new card that shows the 8 Budokai Tenkaichi participants for the 23rd Budokai, right? And, you know, there's different ways that they could do this. My assumption would be that we would get cards, like Goku would be his Dokkan Festival, right? Then he would get 2 banner units, a Chi-Chi and a Tien. Those are the 2 characters he fought during the World Tournament, besides Ma Jr. The Ma Jr.'s banner, we would get a banner unit Krillin and then a banner unit Shen. You know, Tien could do, like, you know, some sort of ability where he has additionals or his clones come in. Chi-Chi could be like, you know, some World Tournament support unit with evasion. Maybe she gets Boston fighting a Goku and we get like a Goku legendary event or a new, you know, red zone stage that has Goku in it, right? That could be interesting for sure, because she's literally wanting to go fight Goku, right? Piccolo, you know, again, the Krillin banner unit, he does do like the bending Kamehameha for the first time there, if I'm not mistaken, right? He actually does do a decent fight against Ma Jr., so I think that's pretty cool to see that Krillin was able to step up and hold his own against Ma Jr., right? Even Ma Jr., you know, recognizes Krillin as a strong fighter. And then Shen, we don't have a Shen that does the Mafuba. It could be a Kami as well, but I feel like it'd be likely a Shen, since he fought Piccolo, that would do the Mafuba. Maybe Piccolo would have, again, maybe a lot of people are speculating Piccolo could have like a Mafuba reverse counter attack, because they changed and updated how counters work in game, which actually, you know, I did videos on the past few days. Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, all Super Saiyan 4 characters, I guess, you know, that can counter. Goku Gohan, right? So that's pretty fun against these bosses that can't disable evasion, or the bosses that do disable evasion, like Broly, right? But yeah, I think that would be good. Tao Pai Pai has a Super Strike easily. Just awaken the Super Strike card, and I think that could be good to go. Yamcha is the one that's kind of there because like they used the Spirit Ball already in the Into Dokkan Fest Yamcha. Like the Spirit Ball in that like animation was taken from the World Tournament, which I think was kind of dumb. They should have just made that the World Tournament Yamcha, by the way, and then that could have been more build up to this, but it was a Saiyan Saga Yamcha, I guess. Now I guess we can get a banner unit, or not a banner unit, I mean a free-to-play unit from like, because I would assume they would give us a story event, since there's not a story event that covers this just yet, like the entire arc. So maybe Yamcha can get the banner unit. I keep saying banner unit, but the free-to-play unit, please. Okay, but that's a whole other speculation thing. Now, who else could possibly return on the banners? Again, we'll just get rid of these two. I think the Gammas do have a shot of returning. Now, on JP, these guys actually were featured on the anniversary banners. We see that the only other banners that they were featured on besides their own were the anniversary banners. Now, Global, that's still 3 months away. But I do think that there is a shot that they just put them on this Dual Dokkan Festival. On JP, it's been about 3 months since they've been featured on the anniversary banners. Global has not gotten them back, and then what? These guys released in October, if I'm not mistaken, right? So I think it would be a good idea for these guys to just return on Global during these banners. Could give more of an incentivization to someone on these banners, and even if for some reason they don't return Gohan and Piccolo, if they return the Gammas, I feel like a lot of Global players would be happy. JP players not so much, but because they're right on the anniversary, right? But I think that'd be a really good idea to bring these guys back, especially if they, you know, also do return the superhero Gohan and Piccolo, right? That could be good too. But I would say that's like if they want to be really, really nice, I wouldn't anticipate it because they're on the anniversary banners, and maybe they're like, yeah, you guys are just gonna have to wait for the anniversary banners for them to return, just like, you know, this Goku and then this Cooler, whatever. Like, yeah, you just have to wait, guys. Thanks for waiting. And yeah, these guys are kind of like an extra 6 months delayed on Global because of that, but maybe not. Maybe they bring them back early. I think that, again, that could be quite nice for a lot of Global players who decided to, like, because there's a popular theory at the time, you know, oh, we skip the Gammas, they could likely return on New Year's, because New Year's maybe it's superhero whenever we get Gohan and Piccolo. And then that didn't happen, obviously, so I mean, it'd be nice for those players who skipped out on the initial banner, or just in general, because they wanted to save for, let's say, Vegeta and Trunks. Maybe they wanted to save, you know, for some other upcoming banner, or Gohan and Piccolo themselves, right, without even caring if these guys returned. But that'd be a good idea, I think. Now, being more realistic, basing on what the other units were in the banner, we can kind of predict what else is going to show up. So right here we have Super Saiyan Goku, and then we have Kid Buu. So again, those are the New Year's units again, so there's not really anything to put for there. But they did actually show up here, and I did bring them up right here. Maybe they could just feature them again. Actually, they probably will, because, yeah, you know, I brought them up because, okay, so Kid Buu was a 2021 banner unit for not the New Year's Dokkan Festival. I'm recording this at 3 a.m, so that's why I keep messing up my words. I'm tired. After this, I'm asleep. But we got Paikon and Janemba, who were the 2020 Dokkan Festivals. So again, if they return the 2021 Dokkan Festivals and the 2022 New Year's Dokkan Festivals, obviously that would be these guys. And I guess, well, technically they're the 2022 Dokkan Festival. Like, they came out in 2021. God, I'm messing up my years, but you guys get the point. The past 2 years of New Year's Dokkan Festivals. So Goku and Kid Buu would return, right? I mean, if you summon on Super Buu, this could be a nice option to fight if you want to use a Super Buu on a team, I guess, whatever, with a partner. This guy could return. These two aren't really like that great anymore, but they can definitely get the job done in certain situations. This Goku, you really need to transform him for him to be good, though. And Kid Buu, if you don't have LR Super Buu, you just won't use him. That's the basis for that. Now, we have the 2019, I believe, right? This is 2019 Golden Week? No, 2020 Golden Week. Yeah, dude. I'm mixing up these years so bad. I knew it was 2020, but essentially it was Golden Week from 2 years prior. So the Golden Week 2 years prior is actually going to be GT Goku and Vegeta. So these guys I think have a good option at returning on the banner. Not really great anymore units, so just kind of there. I mean, yeah, neither of them really do well anymore, really, unfortunately. Like, you could get away with them. I feel like, you know, with GT Goku, he has more value right now, especially because of Pan's active skill, right? A lot of people really like Pan's active skill, or using like Pan on the GT Heroes team. So this guy could be a helpful option. But we do have the year ALR now, which is basically filling what this guy's role is supposed to be. So there's that. But I think these two will definitely return. Now, I don't know who else. I tried to look up like all the Dokkan festivals in general, couldn't find it. Again, they could just return any unit that they really want to here, like a Dokkan festival TUR. Like, I'm not sure who they could like go out of their way to return. Obviously, like not Kale, not God Goku. I mean, if they want, they could bring back Path to Power Kid Goku, even though he just came back on Kale's banner. Oh, there he is right there from the JP version. You know, I feel like there's no way they bring him back so soon already. The Gammas, I think, again, have a good shot at returning. Yamcha definitely won't return. He just came back on the global version of the banner. Maybe they just put the Resurrection F Blues on there for some reason. Maybe they just put Goku and Gohan, last year's Golden Week banners, on there, and Age of Cell, again, for some reason, right? They could do that. Please don't do that. I don't know. Ginyu was actually featured on Kale's banner, wasn't he? Yeah, Ginyu and Raditz. Okay, wait. No, Ginyu and Resurrection F Blue. So these two aren't returning. I don't know. These last few units don't really matter. But again, I think these guys will all be represented. I think Gohan and Orange Piccolo will return. The Gammas could potentially return as well. But let me know who y'all are expecting to return on these banners. I mean, one thing they could do, they could put Int Kid Goku on the banner. I think that in at least one of these two banners we could see Int Kid Goku there. And that could be okay, I guess. Sure. Physical Piccolo as well, right? They could also put Physical Piccolo on the Junior banner and then Easy him. That could work as well, and those could be like the final units on the banner, because they're just like the extra side units there, and then they could be the 8th unit basically if every other unit that I stated is going to be there. But who knows? Maybe I'm completely wrong. I'm completely off the mark. We'll see. Thank you all for watching though, and of course I'll catch you next time. Peace out.